Hey guys, so another video I decided to do while I'm driving because it's all fresh on my mind was, one of the issues with the IEP I was just in, where the student was never identified as autistic, but clearly was autistic based on, our seeing him and our expertise, was that the parents were frustrated because they've really been trying to use things like counseling and some of these other things to help kind of mitigate the behaviors for all these years. But if they would have known about the autism, then they would have been able to change up the accommodations and the therapies and all of those to be able to support him more based on what he needed because of the autism. So I was thinking, one of the reasons why it's important to have a social emotional or an autism evaluation, or both, is to really be able to pinpoint what is the function and the cause of the behavior. Is it these sensory issues? Is it the overwhelming feeling of things coming at them and they're so overwhelmed by the sensory stimuli? Or is it the fact that they're anxious, they're depressed? There's so many things that when you can identify and pinpoint what is going on in the background, is it autism? Is it behavioral pieces? Is it sensory? You then can really tailor and get those accommodations, get those therapies, get those things in order to be able to support the child appropriately. Again, I talk about it all the time, but it's like we're throwing darts at a dartboard blindfolded. When we do not know exactly the reason why the student is struggling, and I'm talking in anything. I'm talking in they're struggling in learning, they're struggling with attention, they're struggling with behaviors, they're struggling with whatever. If we do not know what is going on and the way their brain is processing information, the way their brain is wired, and we don't know these things, we cannot intervene appropriately. So many parents, for whatever reason, do not necessarily do a full evaluation to be able to figure it out. Or they have a school district evaluation that is kind of not real helpful. And because of that, they don't have this arsenal of information to be able to really support their child exactly as their child needs. But when you have that information, yes, there is a cost associated, there's all of those things, but when you have that information, you now know exactly what you need to do. And it is so empowering. And when you have older kids, when older kids have this information, it is extremely freeing for them to understand what is going on with the way their brain works. So anyway, fresh off that meeting, I wanted to throw that at you before I got home and I forgot about all this. So anyway, just wanted to let you know. Thanks.